At first glance, a cornfield like this one may seem to lack diversity. But along the soil surface and tucked beneath the roots live hundreds of different types of organisms that underpin crop productivity. This is the soil food web. Through their daily activities, these organisms regulate the cycling of nutrients, they suppress pests, and they even consume weed seeds. Of course, the despised crop pests also reside in these soils. But when the soil food web is balanced, their populations remain in check. Now, farmers use a variety of management practices to protect their crops, including a newer practice where they plant seeds that are pre-coated in an insecticide-fungicide mixture, also known as pesticide seed treatments. That's what makes these corn seeds blue. Now, pesticide seed treatments are great when they only affect the targeted pest populations, but there's emerging evidence that this practice can adversely affect above-ground non-targeted populations, including pollinators, like the bees. So with more than 80% of all of our commodity corn crops grown in the U.S. using this practice, we thought farmers and regulatory agencies would like to know if this practice causes unintended consequences below ground. So we designed a very simple experiment where we grew crops with and without the pesticide seed treatments. And as we dug into our data, we started to see that this practice caused ripple effects throughout the soil food web, from the bacteria to non-targeted pest populations and even to the weeds. Specifically, we found an increase in the abundance of a non-targeted pest while the targeted pests were unaffected. Furthermore, we found an increase in the densities of weed seeds when we used the pesticide seed treatments, suggesting that this practice may not only protect the crops, but may also be protecting the weed seeds in the soils from their natural enemies. Now, the ultimate purpose of the pesticide seed treatment is to improve crop yields. But in our study and in other studies, we have actually seen that this practice does not always result in a yield benefit, further calling into question the usefulness of the pesticide seed treatments. It's my hope that this research and my future research can help farmers as they weed through the plethora of management practices available, and so that they select practices that support rather than disrupt the services that the soil food web provides. Thank you.